On June 21st, the Supreme Council of Ukraine, or Верховна Rada, approved a draft law called On the National Security of Ukraine. 248 People's Deputies voted in favor of this law. The administration of the President of Ukraine, Petro Poroshenko, prepared this draft law. According to Poroshenko and a significant number of People's Deputies, this law is important for Ukraine's continued effort to counteract Russian aggression and to protect itself against any future military threats. The objective of this law is to reform Ukraine's security sector and to bring it in line with the standards of NATO. In fact, this law is generally interpreted as Ukraine's step toward joining NATO in the future.
Простою мовою, стандарти НАТО, впроваджені в цьому законі, дозволяють Україні набути членство в НАТО в середньостроковій перспективі, а членство в НАТО – це довгострокова безпека України.
This law introduces a number of things into Ukrainian legislation. For instance, as of January 1st, 2019, the posts of the Minister of Defense of Ukraine and his deputies will not be occupied by members of the military, but by civilians. The law also foresees separating the posts of the head of the General Staff and of the Chief Commander of the Ukrainian Armed Forces. Both of these posts are currently held by General Viktor Muzhenko. The law introduces civilian control over law enforcement agencies and makes it mandatory for these agencies to report to the Supreme Council of Ukraine. The overall expert assessment of the law is positive. However, it has several serious deficiencies that are recognized even by the Ukrainian parliament's pro-presidential faction, the representatives who prepared this draft law.
Є проблема щодо того, чого в цьому законі немає. А немає в ньому конкретних норм, які вносять зміни до самого закону про СБУ, про державну таємницю, інші закони.
In addition, in order for this law to become functional, Ukrainian parliamentarians will have to make changes to several other existing laws. It is estimated that this process will take 6 months. Other laws related to the security sector will be reviewed and amended by parliamentarians after that time. Many anticipate that within a year, Ukraine should have concrete legislation defining the new architecture of its system of national security. I'm Tanya Stech, and this was Ukraine in the News.
Канал 1+1 тепер доступний на Bell International Programming.